Hamas says they have accepted a ceasefire deal with Israel, but Israel says it's not the deal under discussion. As ABC's Perry Russum reports, this comes after the Israeli military carried out strikes in Rafah just this morning, a sign Israel's military operation in the region is intensifying.
The celebrations in the streets of Gaza after Hamas announced it's accepted a ceasefire deal with Israel. But Israel says it is not the same framework Israel proposed at the negotiation table. CIA Director William Burns is in the region, part of the negotiating partners.
And he's working this in real time on the ground.
A spokesman for Israel Defense Forces says they will study Hamas's latest response and at the same time continue operations in Gaza. Today, the IDF says they attacked 50 Hamas targets in Rafah, the southern Gazan city where more than 1 million Palestinian refugees are sheltering from war. The Israeli military says they started evacuating refugees from the eastern part of the city, sending them to humanitarian zones. Some people checking evacuation orders on cell phones, but there is still confusion on the ground. This man says, "This has left us confused. Where should we go? You told me to come to Rafah. You tell me where you want me to be so I can be done with the whole crisis." Negotiations between Israel and Hamas had apparently been breaking down before news of a ceasefire agreement by Hamas. The group had been demanding Israel withdraw and stop its bombardment.
We will be discussing this response with our partners over the coming hours. We continue to believe that a hostage deal is in the best interests of the Israeli people. It's in the best interest of the Palestinian people. It would bring an immediate ceasefire. It would allow increased movement of humanitarian assistance, and so we're going to continue to work to try to reach one.
President Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu spoke on the phone this morning. This was before the announcement of any ceasefire deal by Hamas. The White House says Biden does not want to see any major military operation in Rafah that puts refugees at risk. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
The Israeli army is ordering Palestinians to leave the area as the military continues its offensive to destroy Hamas. Iowa Representative Randy Feenstra commented on the war overseas. He says, quote, "The Biden administration's decision to delay ammunition shipments to Israel is a reckless betrayal of trust." Well, the University of Iowa says police seized materials a pro-Palestine group was using to set up an encampment on campus. According to the university, that a potential encampment was in violation of campus policy. In a social media post, the group, calling themselves University of Iowa Action for Palestine, shared images of police seizing the materials and said the zone has been disbanded. They also promised to return. No arrests were made. Now, this comes after 3 days of protests on the university's campus, where students called on the school to cut relationships and investments supporting Israel.